Hey, it's the Scotch Test Dummies. Today, Scott and I are going to be talking about his semi-famous Bloody Marys. Semi-world famous Bloody Marys. Tell us about them.
They're spicy. That's all you need to know.
Let's test it.
Let's test it.
All right, so here we are, Bruno. This is different. We're not doing Scotch today. Matter of fact, we got some pre-done Bloody Mary mix.
Yeah.
Isn't that all you need to do a Bloody Mary?
Some people would just buy this and add some vodka to it and call it good. And that might be all the directions call for.
Some people, like me. This is also called 5 pepper extra spicy.
5
so this
pepper
is already spicy.
extra spicy. So it's spicy on its own.
Okay.
Yeah. Now this is a spicy Bloody Mary. It's not for the faint of heart. If you go to a Mexican cantina and you get the mild salsa and you think it's hot, do not make one of these.
That is true. I love spicy stuff, and I usually don't drink Bloody Marys, but I had one at Bruno's, and he lights your fire. You need a fireman handy.
Yeah.
Now let's cover the ingredients real quick. You've got the Bloody Mary mixer, 5 pepper extra spice, and just so they can make it, it's called Masters of Mixes.
Master of Mixes. Yes, 5 pepper spicy. 5 pepper extra spicy.
Right.
Now, some people are probably going to take pride in that they don't use a premix like this. They're going to start with clamato. They're going to start with tomato juice. Right. That's fine.
And this surprised me because he'll like grow his own spices in the garden and stuff. So I was surprised he was using this.
I bought it and tried. Me and my dad were going through a few different ones and trying them. Man, I hit on this.
You love it and it works for you, so you just run with it. All right. What is this? These are special garlic stuffed olives.
I'm going to use some garlic stuffed olives, and not just any garlic stuffed olives. These are Mazzetta Napa Valley olives that are soaked or marinated with Napa Valley Chardonnay.
I usually don't like olives, even in my Bloody Mary, but I'm going to try these.
If you ever get a chance, outside of this, with this, whatever, try
They're
it.
that good.
And I'm going to eat a couple while I make this.
Okay, I'm going to definitely have to have one as well then. Okay.
There's herbs floating in there.
Huh. Now I've got my own Absolut vodka here, but this is different. Is this different vodka?
Yep.
This is
a spicy vodka.
Oh my God. I use Absolut vodka whenever I do his little mixture, but I've never used this. Is
the Absolut Pepper.
So we're going, everything you're doing here is got a little bit of a boost to it. Now,
some people think you have to have Worcestershire sauce. I sometimes I do, sometimes I don't with this.
Okay.
Some people think it's not a Bloody Mary unless you put the Worcestershire.
This one says it's Worcestershire.
Worcester.
This one says it's a burger booster.
Yep.
And then what do we got here? We got a couple sticks with red stuff on it.
Yeah.
If you can see the red stuff.
I'm going to take some wooden shish kebab sticks. Now, we've let these soak. I soak them in the Tabasco sauce and let that get into the wood. And then we're going to put that in there with the olives and let it sit in the drink. And you can stir it with
And what do you got here?
A little bit more pepper. Ground black pepper. Some more pepper. Put in there.
So this is what...
And we forgot our Tabasco. Our Tabasco is that's right.
Yeah.
It's on the wood.
Yeah, he's doing a special deal on the wood. This is what Bruno does. This is what Scott does. So he doesn't just stop with this. This is where I would stop with some Absolut. I would use a good vodka. He's adding in the pepper, maybe some Worcestershire.
We're going to start with the vodka, and it's going to be, this is up to you. I'm not going to tell you, I don't know how much, was it 1 ounce to 10 ounces? Is it 1 to 5?
He wings it. He doesn't measure it out. He doesn't measure it out. Although you're pretty good with your pours, I know.
Yeah.
So, but he's not like taking a shot glass and measuring it out.
It's probably about a 1 to 5 mixture.
Now, the only thing I will tell you on this, I've had some of these that you make, and I'll be like, darn it. I'll be like, what is this? This one's delicious. And you'll be like, eh. And sometimes I think you almost should measure it out because I'm like, wow, this one's even better than the other one. So sometimes I wonder what you're doing. And since you kind of wing it, sometimes you can't, it's still good, but every once in a while you'll have that perfect mixture. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So he does wing it a little bit, but hey, with all this going on, you got to just go with it. This is what happens when you go over to Scott's house, by the way. Scott will just say, you want a Bloody Mary? And I'm thinking, yeah, that'll be simple. You're getting this.
We've added our.
Can I add a splash
vodka.
of this?
Go ahead, throw a splash of the.
We're just going to do a splash of the
Worcestershire.
Worcestershire. So boom.
Here's my garlic
and
olive.
Boom. All right, that's it. All right, I'm going to have to try one of these. I normally don't do this. Can you feed that to me like you're my man servant?
I don't want to get your germ here. Now we're going to use.
Wow.
Yes. Now actually, let me get these out. I'm going to use 2 per drink.
All right, I'm usually
2
not a
garlic
fan
olives.
of the olive, but this is almost like having a pizza in your mouth.
I'm actually going to take about a teaspoon of the juice as well and put it in with the Bloody Mary mix.
Shall I get a pinch of the pepper?
Yes, go ahead and throw a pinch
All
of the
right,
pepper
is it
in
just
there.
a small pinch?
No, a little bit
It's a
more.
big
I mean,
pinch. Okay. I'm sprinkling that in
Yep,
there.
good.
All right, and I'm sprinkling a little bit more of the pepper in there. All right. Look at that. I'm a pro.
Take our garlic olives.
Wow.
Skewer
Those
them.
olives are delicious.
They are. Yes.
And
as I say, they're
they're
not.
meaty. Huh. Look at you. See, this is stuff he does, actually. I've actually talked to him about doing a cookbook. Because he'll do little tiny cheats. So it's not like it's, hey, it's all fresh ground, blah, blah, blah. But what you end up with is this incredible, I don't know, rapid treat. It's like you can make it.
No, stop.
Oh.
The secret ingredient. Now, some people use this. Not too many people know about this in their
I was all
Bloody
ready to
Mary.
give you like a high five, like, oh, you want a high five. Okay.
Horseradish.
Oh boy, I love the radish.
This adds just a little bit of bite to your Bloody Mary
Like you need more bite.
that
Do you just
you're
do
not
it?
used
You
to.
just
This
do-
is
you
just a
gotta be
small,
gentle with
maybe
this,
a
right?
half of a teaspoon. And this could be by taste. Oh man, smell it.
Woo! I just lost
Just
air.
maybe a half of a teaspoon to a teaspoon. Not even. Half of it. I'll call it a half of a teaspoon.
Okay. Does that mix? Does
Yes.
it mix in there?
Oh yeah.
Hey, not so much.
Yeah.
I don't want you. I think you're gonna. Now I will say this. If you're gonna be drinking scotch, drink your scotch before you do this because the spices are gonna totally destroy your palate. So
I'm gonna use. You can use your garlic stuffed olives on your skewer to stir with, and get that Tabasco in there as well.
they can't see it.
Yes.
So this is what we're doing.
We've got our.
I
So
don't
we've
know if
got
you can see
our
it. Look at this.
our pepper vodka.
Look at that.
If you feel like it, throw your slice of celery in there as well. A lot of people want the celery with the Bloody Mary.
That's sticking out of there. It's more of a garnish. It's just a
It is,
garnish.
yeah.
And what's
That's
it taste
it.
like?
It's a little slice of heaven.
My mouth's watering a little bit because he does make very good.
Yep. Like I hate to give measuring amounts. It's by taste, but probably about a 1 to 5 mixture of vodka with the 5 pepper extra spicy mix.
Yeah.
Get your throw a little bit of extra black pepper in there, a little bit of horseradish, your garlic olives,
And this-
Tabasco.
This isn't overpowering at all.
No,
It's almost. I mean, your first thought is it's going to be extremely overpowering in its drink, and it's not.
now I have had 2 people ask me for the recipe.
Now, did they see you make it though?
No,
So they didn't know you so they don't know you start with the 5 pepper cheat.
well I've given them the recipe with I tell them which one to
Yeah.
get.
Now, do you always use the pepper Absolut?
If I'm making these, I try to. Now, have I sometimes just had plain vodka? Yes.
That's what I do usually.
Yeah.
Because my wife does not like a lot of the spicy. Because what this will do is right now the corners of my mouth are feeling that spiciness like if you've got a hot salsa. But I'm not getting it on my tongue or anywhere else. So
Just good tomato, good vodka, good spice.
now
Nice
you
and
let your
chilled.
olives kind of sit and soak up that.
I save my olives till the end. That's my little treat when I'm done. And they've soaked in the Bloody Mary mix as well.
Now I've seen you do it where you put the Tabasco straight in. I know you've garnished it or kind of let it soak into the wood this time. So
Yeah, I've just kind of done that and let it try that to see what happens. And you can even suck the Tabasco out of the wood if you want when you're done.
Sounds good. So no major humorous topic on this one other than, I don't know, I like your Denver Broncos shirt. I like your shirt. Your lips are succulent. If you haven't seen it, go watch the Ron Burgundy. That's what we're talking about. Go watch our Ron Burgundy. And we did a straight Scotch cocktail mix. He just likes to touch me. Called A Rusty Nail. So you can go watch that. What else? That's it.
Yeah.
All right.
Subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yes. Subscribe and please give us your comments. We've been getting some more and more comments. We love it. If there's something you want us to cover, if it's within our dollar amount reason, we'll do a review on it. If there's a mixed drink you want, Bruno may know how to mix that up. So give us comments. Please subscribe. We're on Twitter under Scotch Test Dummy.
Either one's dummies or dummy will pull it up.
Yeah, that'll pull it up. Bruno does probably 80% of the posting on there, but I'll come on and sometimes we'll get into a little banter even on Twitter. So, all right, Salancha.
Salancha.